There's a moment every man faces. She stops replying like she used to. The energy shifts. You're left staring at your phone, wondering, should I text her again or go silent? Now listen, what you do next changes everything. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what goes through a woman's mind when you stop texting her. It's not what you think. And if you've ever chased, doubted, or obsessed, this is your wake-up call. Let's get into it. At first, texting feels mutual. You message, she responds fast. But over time, her replies slow down. Fewer emojis, shorter texts, longer gaps. And suddenly, you're the one keeping the conversation alive. Here's the truth. When that happens, she knows exactly how you feel. But she's not worried about losing you. Now, when you stop texting, you reverse that dynamic. You remove your energy from the equation. And now she's the one wondering, did he lose interest? Is he talking to someone else? Why did the messages stop? In a woman's world, where attention is constant, silence is loud. Let me break it down psychologically. Women, especially attractive ones, are used to attention. It's their norm. It's the air they breathe. When you were texting her daily, you were part of that air. Not special, just present. But the moment you stop, the absence hits harder than your words ever did. It disrupts her rhythm. It triggers a curiosity gap. It's like walking into a silent room where music used to play. Suddenly, she's not being fed that same validation. And whether she wants you or not, she notices the missing energy. Now here's the twist. Not every woman will care, and that's important to understand. If she was never really interested, she might feel relief when you stop texting. And that's okay. It means you dodged a bullet. You weren't in a relationship. You were being tolerated. And no man should settle for that. Let her go, respectfully, silently. Because you can't force desire. And silence, it's the most dignified exit. But if she did like you, if there was chemistry, your silence hits differently. She'll feel the void. She'll start to question her assumptions. Wait, did I misread him? Why isn't he chasing like the others? And this is where your value starts to rise in her mind. Because you're not desperate. You're not seeking. You're choosing. Most guys don't get this. They over-pursue until the girl runs. But when you pull back with calm silence, you trigger mystery and attraction. Let's talk about you now. Because when you stop texting her, what really hurts isn't the silence. It's the fantasy you built in your head. You imagined her being the one, the dates, the laughs, the future, all in your mind. But bro, you weren't attached to her. You were attached to the idea of her. Silence helps you break that illusion. It puts reality back in your hands. And that reality is simple. If she's not investing, you shouldn't be either. Here's the rule. Match her energy, never exceed it. If she texts slow, you slow down. If she texts rarely, you don't chase, you adjust. Because the second your investment outweighs hers, you lose leverage. And attraction thrives on balanced polarity, not emotional overcompensation. You're not here to prove your worth. You're here to share your value with someone who values it back. And if you're in a relationship, this still applies. When a woman starts taking you for granted, silence can recalibrate the dynamic. Not the silent treatment, not passive aggressiveness, just pulling back, focusing on yourself, and letting her feel the shift. Distance creates desire, and desire brings appreciation. So what happens when you stop texting her? She reevaluates you. She questions herself. She either steps up or disappears. Either way, you win. Because silence doesn't just create space. It reveals truth, the kind of truth that puts your self-worth first. And in this game of modern attraction, that's your power. Drop your story in the comments. Did you stop texting her? What happened? Subscribe for more content on masculine energy, attraction psychology, and emotional power.